Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518, welcoming you back to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1981 postseason is on the air. Welcome back here to our Saturday doubleheader. This is our night game of a postseason doubleheader. Today we are back at Yankee Stadium for Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees lead the series 1-0. Today's game for the Red Sox is ginormous. Must win it today, or they'll be facing they'll be down 2-0 heading back to Fenway. A win here for the Red Sox. Anything can happen at Fenway Park, where Boston usually plays pretty well. The Yankees, of course, a win tonight. They will take a 2-0 lead heading to Fenway. I've turned on the subscribers only mode for anyone who wants to send messages. You must subscribe to my channel now in order to participate in the chat. For those of you that I've always had in there, please subscribe. I've been getting too much spam, and thanks to Al, Red Sox fan, who told me what to do. You must be a subscriber or 1 minute or longer to send messages. And of course, if I get spam after that, I will now know where they came from. And of course, my moderators will join me as well. Yankees Bob 7 joins us here at Yankee Stadium, and I knew for a fact he would be here for tonight's game. So, of course, all you Yankee fans or Yankee haters will join us for tonight's matchup between the Red Sox and the Yankees. BB joins us here at Yankee Stadium. So I am going with our Red Sox fans' idea. Must be a subscriber in order to chat with me now. Been getting too much spam recently. And of course, BB will go ahead and check. And anybody that does post spam, I'll be able to kick them out because they're subscribed and I'll know where they came from. So we're all set for a big game between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Philip Reynolds and G-Puck join us here at Yankee Stadium. They know what's at stake tonight. They know how big this game is, and we are all set and ready to go. Will the Yankees take a 2-0 lead back to Fenway, or will the Red Sox tie it up? Let's see what we got tonight. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees. Their number 2 starter, Tommy John. 9 wins, 8 losses, no saves. A 2.63 ERA. This is John's first start in this postseason. We are all set and ready to go. Red Sox must win to try to tie the series up, or the Yankees will be putting the Red Sox to elimination in Fenway. But let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Let's get started. Top of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox will be second baseman Jerry Remy. Remy was 0 for 6 in the first game. He is still looking for his first hit. And of course, we know the Rem Dog passed away recently. We are using blue, white, and white dice. The Yankees are the home team. Let's get going. Let's start game number 2. 4-6 against the lefty, strikeout, and that 1 will get Remy. Yankee Stadium adds 2 to strikeouts and 1 to walks, and Remy goes down on a K. That's the first strikeout for John. He had 50 of them in 81. And we have a quick 1 out. Next batter, right fielder Dwight Evans. Evans was 1 for 5 in game 1. And what a game that was, an extra inning affair between the Red Sox and the Yankees. For those of you who haven't watched it, please do. It was a killer game. John with the pitch. 4-4, strikeout 15. That's just going to miss it. That's too high. Evans, 5-6, and it's a base hit right past third for a single. Evans will connect for a hit. Evans will trot down to first. He will hold there. Infield goes to double play depth. Next batter will be the first baseman, Dave Stapleton. Stapleton is 0 for 6 for the postseason. He also didn't get any hits in the first game. Sean 1113 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Something happening with Evans on first? No. John will make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 2, and he got him. Struck out Stapleton. Second strikeout for John, and that will send Stapleton back to the bench. Next up for the Red Sox, left fielder Jim Rice. Rice was 2 for 6 in the first game. 2 outs. Evans on at first. Checking to see if anything happening. That is a 4. He's not doing anything. He'll stay at first base. John with the pitch. 2-6. That's a range play. Rice, a 1-3. That's a possible base hit to right field. Getting over there is Piniella. Pinella's range is a 3. Does he take a single away from Rice? No, he doesn't. It drops in for a hit. Evans' base running rating becomes a 5 with 2 outs. A single to right plus 2 is 7. No way Pinella's going to get a play on, and Evans will automatically go to third without a throw. Rice comes through with a single to move the runners over, but the Red Sox still have to get him in. Next batter for the Red Sox, designated hitter Tony Perez. He platoons with Yastrzemski in the postseason. Perez was 1 for 3 in the first game. Perez goes up against left-handed pitching. The Yankees have 3 left-handers in the starting rotation in the postseason. 2 outs and nothing happening on base. John will go up against Perez. Pitch from John. 1-2. That is a home run chance. Perez a righty. A 1-5. The 20 is too high. And Perez would have done very well against John, but John does not pitch a mistake. Perez will swing though. 4-5, and he chops it to third. Up with it is Nettles. He has it, and he throws to first to get Perez and retire the side. Oh, Perez almost got a chance there, but doesn't work. No runs on 2 hits. The Red Sox strand a couple as we will go to the bottom of the first. Midlife crisis joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, their number 2 starter, Mike Torrez. 10 wins, 3 losses, a 3.68 ERA. Torrez is the number 2 starter for the Red Sox in this series, in the postseason. Woodman 564 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Willie Randolph. Randolph was 2 for 6 in the first game, including a home run. Torrez will make the pitch. 5-1, that's blank. Randolph, 5-1, and he pops that out to third. That will be out number 1. 1 down. Now center fielder Jerry Mumphrey. Mumphrey was 2 for 6 in the first game. Torrez, 5-5, strikeout 2, and he got him. He gets Mumphrey to strike out. First strikeout for Torrez. He had 54 of them in 81. Really not a hard thrower. Now we will see left fielder Dave Winfield. Winfield was 1 for 6 in the first game. A quick 2 outs by Torrez. Torrez, a 3-1. That's an error chance. Winfield, 6-3. And that's a line drive right to first. Stapleton will glove it. There's not going to be an error on a line out. The only way you have one is if there's a throw on a man on the bases. So there's no error. It's a line out to first. And 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Nice job by Torrez. After 1, no score. We go to the top of the second here. Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman Carney Lansford. Lansford was 1 for 5 in the first game. Lansford was an MVP candidate in 81. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping the Yankees can take a 2-0 lead. John, 5-4. That's a range play. Lansford, 1-4. That's a pop fly ball in the infield near short. Getting over there is Millborn. Millborn's range is a 3, and he will get it. He gets it into shallow left center. He will make the catch for the out. And that's a pop out to short. 1 out. Here is the catcher, Rich Gedman. Gedman was 0 for 6 in the first game. He did not get a hit. John with the pitch. 4-5. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 3-4. And that's a hit by pitch, but that 12 is too high. Gedman, a 1-2, and he grounds it to second base. Randolph will throw to first for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, and the next batter will be the shortstop, Glenn Hoffman. Hoffman was 1 for 5 in the first game. John will settle in. He will make the pitch. 3-4, hit by pitch. 16 is high. Hoffman, a 4-3, and that's a ground ball to third. Nettles will handle it. He will throw to first, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Tommy John. We go to the bottom of the second inning here. No score here at Yankee Stadium. Leading off for the Yankees, their designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. Jackson was 3 for 5 in the first game. He was the leading hitter in that game, as a matter of fact. So far, Jackson is off to a fast start with the Yankees in this postseason. Torrez knows he's got to be careful with him. Torrez, 1-2, strikeout 6, got him. He will get Jackson, and that is strikeout number 2 for Torrez. 1 out, and that will bring up the shortstop, Larry Millborn. Millborn is platooning with Bucky Dent. Millborn will be in the starting lineup against right-handed pitching. Dent was in there against lefties. Millborn, a .313 average, a homer, 12 RBIs. Millborn, however, was 0 for 2 in the first game. He did come in there in place of Dent later. Torrez, 6-3, that's a blank. Millborn, 1-2, that's a ball hit to left field. That is a 4 against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a single, and Millborn will head to first. Millborn gets his first hit of the game and the postseason for him. That will bring up third baseman Greg Nettles. Nettles was 0 for 6 in the first game. Infield is at double play depth. Torrez settles in. Is Millborn going to do anything? No. Torrez, 6-4, strikeout 16. That's high. Nettles, 5-1, and it's a fly ball to left. Jimmy Rice will move over there. He'll make the play for out number 2. Now we'll see first baseman Dave Revering. Revering was 1 for 6 in the first game. Infield is now back to normal. Strategy roll, that is a 1. Millborn has a very good chance to steal. And he only had 2 stolen bases, but he's going to get a jump. 20 minus 2 is 18, and Gedman, a +1 is a 19, and I'd be dumb not to do it. Millborn's going to try to steal second base. He actually got the jump. The only way he's out is on a 20. It is a 19! He just gets under the tag! Holy cow, they checked the replay a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was no replay in 81. Millborn is safe at second with a stolen base, and he just barely got under there. They are showing the replay on your cathode ray tube television screens that they had. Some still had black and white TVs back in the day. And looks like Millborn may have been out, but the umpire called him safe. So Millborn gets into second base. And what a play. He just barely got under there. Nothing happening with the second strategy roll. Now Revering, a base hit could put the Yankees ahead. 5-3 against the lefties. Strikeout 15 is high. Revering 3-4, and it's a fly ball to center field. Getting over there will be Miller, and he ranges it. He will make the catch. And after all this said and done, that is the end of the inning. No runs a hit for the Yankees. After 2, no score. Close play at second base, but the umpire called him safe. I don't know, may have had some money on the game. I'm not sure. Top of the third, leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder Rick Miller. Miller was 1 for 5 in the first game. Tommy John, the inventor of, well, Tommy John surgery. He'll make the pitch. 5-2, strikeout 9, got him. He gets him on a K, and that is the third strikeout for John. One quick out by him, and here is the Rem Dog. Remy is 0 for 1. John settles in when the TV was the biggest and heaviest piece of furniture. Yep. John, 2-6. That's a range play. Remy, 2-3. And that is a base hit to left field, but it's a range play for Winfield. Winfield's range is a 2, and he will not drop. It will drop in, and Remy has a single. And that is the first base hit that's the first hit of the postseason for the Rem Dog. You knew sooner or later he'd get one, and he is on first. Yep, when the TV was the biggest and heaviest piece, and by the way, Matt, that was when the TV was only like, what, a 24-inch TV? It weighed about a ton, something like that. I remember those days. Here comes Dewey Evans. Evans got a single his first time up. Infield is at double play depth. Remy is definitely a stealing threat. He does not get the jump, and Evans is not bunting. John will pitch. 5-4, range play again. Evans, 5-3. That's a fly ball to left. Again, Winfield getting over there. His range is a 2, and he won't get it. And that is going to be a single for Dwight Evans. Remy's base running rating is a 3. On a single to left, -2 is 1. Winfield has a 0 arm. So only on a 1, Remy will get to third, and that is a 5. He will hold at second. Remember, 6s could always be a possible out. But Remy will hold at second base as Evans gets his second hit of the game. Can the Red Sox take advantage of it? Here's Stapleton. Stapleton is 0 for 1. They go talk to John on the mound. Now we'll see if anything happening. No. Remy on, and if sat in a 4x3x3 wooden shell. And some of them even had, remember the old ones that had the TV and also had the record player up top too, and the speakers were on both sides. That thing must have weighed more than a freight train engine. John will go ahead and pitch. 1-2. Home run chance. Stapleton a righty. A 1-5. The 7 is too high. Stapleton swings 5-1, and he just shoots it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to short, and that's the second out. Stapleton doesn't do anything with that. And it will be out number 2, and here comes Rice. Rice singled his first time up. If you all for 24 inches of screen, that is correct. That is correct, Matt. 2 outs, runners at first, and that just shows you how old I am. God, I'm old. Remy at second, Evans at first. Anything on Strat? No, Remy stays put. Rice trying to get a hit here. Red Sox, no, you got to get runs. John, 6-1, blank. Rice, 5-5, ground ball to short. Up with it will be Millborn, and he has it, and he throws to first to get Rice, and that will retire the side. Again, the Red Sox get 2 hits, but nothing to show for it, and they strand 2 more base runners. You got to get your hits against Tommy John, and that is a definite. We go to the bottom of the third. We got our first color TV. We thought it was the greatest thing ever. Yep, that is true. I know how that is too, yes. We go to the bottom of the third. Red Sox are getting runners but not scoring. Here's the catcher, Rick Cerrone. Cerrone was 2 for 4 in the first game, actually. Cerrone, a very serviceable catcher by the Yankees, did the best he could after Munson's passing away. Torrez will make the pitch. 1-2, strikeout 10, and he got him, struck him out. Cerrone is a 9, +2 is 11, and he will get Cerrone. And that is strikeout number 3 by Torrez. 1 out. And here is the right fielder, Lou Piniella. Piniella was 0 for 6 in the first game. Able to watch Batman in color, absolutely. Torrez with the pitch, 5-3. Against the righty, that's a straight home run result. Against a right-handed pitcher, Piniella needs a 15. That's a 7. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, and gone over the center field wall. Home run, Lou Piniella. Lou Piniella gets his first home run of the postseason. Torrez makes a big mistake, pitched him a meatball. He put the tomato sauce and the cheese on it and turned it into lasagna. Piniella gets a home run. It's 1-0 Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Lou Piniella comes through with a homer. And now we will see Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 1. Randolph will settle in there. Torrez, he pitches. 4-1, strikeout 4, and he will get Randolph. He struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Torrez, 2 away. Next up will be Mumphrey. Mumphrey is 0 for 1. Torrez has to shake off the home run. Here's the pitch. 3-2. That's a walk plus. That 9 will walk Mumphrey, and he will trot to first. Mumphrey gets a walk. First walk issued by Torrez. He had 49 of them in 81. 2 men out, but now a runner on first base, and that gives Winfield a chance to get him in. Winfield is 0 for 1. A million TV channels now, nothing good. 3 back then and shows were great. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Mumphrey on at first. We'll check the strategy roll. Nothing happening there. Built-in speakers on each end. That's right there, Matt. I remember when my dad had something like that. Torrez will pitch. 2-3. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-2. It's a ground ball to first. Stapleton will glove it. He will take it himself, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit by the Yankees. A solo bomb by Lou Piniella pretty much he only had 5 homers in 81, but he gets a big one there. 1-0 Yankees after 3. The Yankee pitching staff is very, very good. As I said, I think the Yankees may be the favorites to get all the way to the series. It depends on who they play there. Top of the 4th, leading off for the Red Sox will be Tony Perez. Perez is 0 for 1. John, he will make the pitch. 4-3, range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-5. That's a fly ball to right field. Getting over there is Piniella. His range is a 3, and he will make the catch. Out number 1. Nice play by Piniella. Makes it on a 3 on a running catch heading into the wall, but he will go ahead and hold on to it. Here's Lansford. Lansford is 0 for 1. John will settle in. He will make the pitch. 2-3. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 1-2. And Lansford bounces it right at the plate. Cerrone will pick it up, and he will throw to first for the out. 2 down. A grounder right at the plate, but easily taken care of by Cerrone. Pretty much a swinging bunt, really. 2 outs for Gedman. Gedman is 0 for 1. Coming in now is John. John looks at Gedman. Here's the pitch. 2-3. Again at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-4. And that's a ground ball to third. Nettles has it, and he will throw to first to retire the side. All three plays were taken by the ballpark, Yankee Stadium. They got all of them, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 off the ballpark card. Doesn't happen often when you get all 3 outs off the ballpark card. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 1. Torrez, got to be careful. And here comes the pitch. 3-3, strikeout 12. He gets Jackson again on a K. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Torrez. Out number 1. Millborn is up next, and he's 1 for 1, singled and stole a base. Torrez settles in. He'll make the pitch. 2-3. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium says 5-1. That's a fly ball to shallow center. And it looks like Miller will have a play. He does, and that's out number 2. Two outs now for Nettles. Nettles 0 for 1. Torrez trying to shake off the home run from the 3rd inning. Yankees already up 1-0. Pitch from Torrez. 6-6. That's a range play. Nettles, 6-1. And that is a ground ball to first base. Picked up by getting to Stapleton. Stapleton's range is a 4, and he will make the play. He has it. Torrez runs over to first, and he throws to Torrez to complete the out. And that will retire the side. Nice play by Stapleton. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. After 4, it is still 1-0. Oh, yes, and a wired remote, absolutely. And you actually had a remote that clicked, and it sent a clicking to the, and the thing was also you clicked the remote, and you actually saw the channel, the channel knob moving. You saw the channel knob moving, too, when you click the remote to change the channels. How far we've come. We go to the top of the 5th here. 1-0 in favor of the Yankees. Glenn Hoffman leads off for the Bo Sox. He's 0 for 1. Tommy John, inventor of the Tommy John surgery. Pitch. 3-1. That's a pitcher result. Hoffman a righty, only on a 1 would be an automatic out. The 7 is high. Hoffman 4-1. He hits one into left field. That's a 7 against the lefty. Hoffman has a single. It's a base hit. And the Red Sox get the leadoff man on. If you're Boston, you absolutely must get runs in if you want to have any hope against John. John's ERA was a 2.63, which is pretty darn good. John was one of the best pitchers that year, even though he had a record of 9 wins and 8 losses on 20 starts. That just tells me he didn't get much run support when he pitched. Here's Miller. Miller is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. And nothing happening with Hoffman. Miller is not going to bunt. He'll swing. John, he'll make the pitch. Infield double play depth. 3-3. Blank. Miller. 1-1. That's a ground ball to first. Hits it to first. Picked up by Revering. Let's see if they turn the 2. 2-0-2. Shortstop. Millborn has no pivot. A 1-2. It's a 3-6-3 double play. No. It's taken care of there by Revering. He'll take it himself. Hoffman will move to second base, and they did not have a chance to get him, and that's going to be the first out. So in a way, it kind of worked like a bunt on a ground out to first. So Hoffman moves into scoring position. Infield will move back. Here's Remy. Remy is 1 for 2, singled his last time up. Nothing happening on the strat. Remy looks in on John. Hoffman waiting at second, hoping that Remy can get a hit. John, 3-3. That's blank. Remy 6-4, and that's a fly ball to center field. Mumphrey will get over. He will make the catch. And that is out number 2. Hoffman's base running rating is a 1. He will hold at second. He will not try to take third on it. It was pretty much too deep for Hoffman to go. And there are 2 outs. Here's Dewey. Here's Dewey Evans. Evans is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. So far, John hasn't figured him out. Strategy roll, nothing happening there. Hoffman stays at second. John looking in on Evans. Here comes the pitch. 1-6. That's a blank. He's not tired. Evans swings. 5-6. Base hit past third. A single for Evans. Hoffman's base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 4. On a single past third, he will not score. Hoffman has to hold at third. They do not bring him in. On a single past third, you need to be a 5 or a 6 in order to score from second, and he will hold. Oh, wow, could not get the tying run in. And now it'll be up to Stapleton. Evans hit it. He got the base hit, but not good enough. And Hoffman is now at third base with runners at the corners and 2 outs. And that's not the first time the Red Sox had that happen to them. It also happened in the first game. Runners at the corners, there's Stapleton. Stapleton is 0 for 2. Nothing happening on base. John will concentrate on Stapleton. Can Stapleton get him in? John, 4-3. That's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 1-5. And that is a blank. We got a rare play at Yankee Stadium. Let's see what this rare play has. It's an 11. If less than 2 out, grounder to short, who flips to second for the pivot, but he is upended by the base runner. Well, there is no less than 2 out. And it says the play does not apply, re-roll on the chart. What I'm going to do, I do not re-roll on the chart. I re-roll the at-bat. So that's a foul ball, fouled away for strike 1. That's a rule I've been playing around with, and I'm going to use it because it would be a grounder to short, but if less than 2 out. There is 2 out, so that rare play does not apply, and that will be fouled away. We will re-roll the at-bat. John with the pitch. 4-3. Again a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-3. And that is a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Dave Revering. His range is a 3. Does he prevent a run from scoring? No, it gets past him. And that is going to be a double down the line by Stapleton. Stapleton hits a double right past first. Hoffman comes in to score. It's a D3, which means Evans can only move 2 bases. Stapleton holds at second, and we're tied at 1. Stadium groans. A double for Stapleton, pass Revering. And Evans will hold at third. It was right down the line, and that was picked up by Piniella, threw it in quickly. Evans holds at third. That is one of the rules. If you want to show, I'll check you here on a failed range play. And here on D3 or D5, runners advance 2 bases only. And so that was put in there, and I agree with it. So runners at second and third, but now 2 outs. We're tied at 1. And now a chance for Rice. The Bo Sox finally break through John. All of this is happening with 2 outs. Strategy roll. That's a 4. Evans stays put at third. John will settle in. And now he needs to get out Rice. Here's the pitch. 2-3. Again, that's at the park. Yankee Stadium getting a lot of work. Yankee Stadium, 2-4. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Getting over there will be Winfield. He's got plenty of room, and he will make the catch and retire the side. It's a fly out to left. 1 run on 3 hits by the Red Sox. They finally get on the board. We are tied at 1. Most breathers cheer, mouth breathers groan. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Dave Revering. Revering is 0 for 1. Torrez settles in on Revering now. Now it's a tie ball game at 1. Torrez, 6-4, strikeout 1, got him. He gets Revering, and that is the 5th strikeout for Torrez. He's actually dealing so far in this game. 1 out for Cerrone. Cerrone is 0 for 1. Torrez, 5-3 against a righty. That's again against a right-handed batter. That's a home run result. Against a right-handed pitcher, Cerrone needs a 3. That's a 9. It's too high. Cerrone, 5-1, and he just chops it to short. Taken care of by Hoffman, who throws to first for out number 2, and Cerrone throws his helmet in the dugout. Knows he should have hit that one out of there. 2 men down, and here comes Lou Piniella. Pinella's 1 for 1. He hit a solo bomb his first time up. We'll see if Torrez pitches him any differently. That's a 1-2. Strikeout 13. That's high. Piniella, 2-5. That's a fly ball to right. Getting over there is Dewey Evans, and he will grab it, and that will retire the side. Well done by the Red Sox, not giving anything up in the next half inning. After 5, we're tied at 1. Another pitcher's duel so far after 5 innings. We go to the top of the 6th, rapidly moving ball game. Tony Perez leads off. He's 0 for 2. John will settle in. He'll make the pitch. 6-4. Against a righty, it's an automatic out, and it will be a ground out to short. 1 away. Here's Lansford. Lansford is 0 for 2. So far, that .336 average is not helping him much. John with the pitch. 6-5. That's a blank. Lansford, 6-4. And that's a fly ball to center. Mumphrey has all day. And it goes into the glove for the out. And that's out number 2. 2 outs. Here comes Gedman. Gedman is 0 for 2. John trying to do a good job here on the Red Sox. 3-4, hit by pitch. The 9 is high. Gedman, 4-1. Gedman hits one hard. That's going to bounce off the wall in center field. Gedman has a 2-out double. And Gedman will hold at second. That keeps the inning alive. That keeps it alive for Hoffman. Hoffman 1 for 2, singled in his last time up. There are 2 outs. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping that John can get him out of this little jam. Nothing happening on strike. John will settle. He'll pitch. 2-4, strikeout 9, and he got him. He gets Hoffman on a K, and that will retire the side. Strikeout number 4 for John. No runs, a hit for the Red Sox as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Tied at 1. Not surprising we're getting these kind of games between these two rivals. Is the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry the best in sports? There are not many of them out there, but I have no problem. If anyone wants to tell me that the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry is the best rivalry in all of sports, I don't think you can really argue with that. Yes, you could talk about the Bears and the Packers, or the Cowboys and what used to be known as the Washington Redskin football team, or the Celtics, Lakers, or the Bruins, Canadians. Is the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry the best in all? Or Michigan, Ohio State, or Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Auburn, Oklahoma, Texas. I don't know. I kind of think the Red Sox-Yankees is the best rivalry in all of sports. Bottom of the sixth. Leading off for the Yankees will be Willie Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 2. Torrez, he's still pitching pretty strong. John is beginning to run out of batters a little bit. He's got 3 more before tiring. Torrez, 1-2, strikeout 15, that's high. Randolph, 5-3, and that's a ground ball to second base. The Rem Dog will throw to first and get the out, 1 away. Cardinals and Cubs, yes, another big rivalry as well. Dodgers and Giants. But I'm talking about all of sports. I just think Red Sox, Yankees, it's like every time that game is on TV, you want to watch it. Army, Navy, yep, of course. I agree. Sean 1113. And by the way, go Navy, beat Army. My midshipmen beat the Army Black Knights this year, and that kind of ruined Army's season. Go Navy, beat Army. And of course, I'm ex-United States Navy, so of course I would root for the middies. Here's Mumphrey. Mumphrey walked his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Torrez will make the pitch. 4-5. That's blank. Mumphrey, 1-1. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 4 against a right-handed pitcher. Mumphrey will have a single, and he will hold at first. Go ahead, base runner is on. And here comes Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 2, 294 average and 81, but right now he is 1 for 8. Mumphrey on it first. Double play depth is called. And nothing happening on base. Mumphrey stays put. Torrez will settle in on Winfield. He'll make the pitch. 1-4. That's a blank. Winfield, 3-6. It's a fly ball to left. Rice will have no problem. 2 away. 2 outs, and now here comes the candy bar. Reggie Jackson. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. Don't forget the force rivalries like Pirates and Cleveland. Ronald Spersky joins us here at Yankee Stadium as he can never cheer on the Yankees. 2 outs. Mumphrey on at first. And nothing happening. Got to be careful with Jackson. If Torrez pitches him a meatball, that's gone. Torrez, 6-3. That's a blank. Jackson, 3-1, and that's a chop hit to second base. Remy will have it. He will throw to first and retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Yankees. We stay tied at 1 after 6. Yeah, the forced rivalries, like the new interdivision rivalries. Everyone can't wait to watch a game between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres, right? I still think interleague play needs to be dumped. It had its moments. It's now time to scrap it and just have each league play each league. I just think interleague play, I think it's lost its luster. We go to the top of the 7th. And we're tied at 1 here. Rick Miller leads off for the Bo Sox. He's 0 for 2. John has got 3 more batters before fatigue sets in. The Red Sox did have more hits. Mike Torrez having a good game. He's only given up 1 run on 3 hits. John has given up 1 run on 8. John with the pitch. 2-1. That's a blank. Miller, 3-2, and that's a ground ball to second base. Willie Randolph will throw to first for the out. 1 down, and yes, interleague does need to go away. They need to expand baseball, dump the 3 division alignment. This is what they need to do. Dump the 3 division alignment, go back to the 2, add 2 more baseball teams, 1 in Montreal, 1 in Vegas, so you'll have 32 teams, 16 in each league, okay, and then take the top 3 teams in each division for the playoffs. That's good enough. Here's Remy. Remy is 1 for 3, kind of like what I do in my leagues, right? So Remy is up, and we'll see if he can get another hit. 1 out, tied at 1. John, 2-4, strikeout 16. That's high. Remy, 6-2, and he hits one to left field. That is a 9 against the lefty. It's going to be too high, and it will be a fly out to left. Pretty well hit, but Winfield had plenty of room on it, and that's out number 2. 2 men down, and now here is Dewey Evans. Evans is 3 for 3. He's got 3 singles today. I hate the designated hitter, Ronald Spersky. I hate the DH. I always done. I think the pitcher needs to grab a stick. That being said, the National League needs to put the DH in there as well. I'm sick and tired of $300 million pitchers twisting their knee on a fly ball, on a lazy fly ball to right. John will make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 4. He got Evans, and that will retire the side. Strikeout number 5 for John. He is now tired, and that also is at the 7th inning stretch. 1, 2, 3. Sing, take me out to the ball game, and New York, New York. I'll be right back. We have exciting more baseball action coming your way tomorrow. Again, a doubleheader of Division Series play. Game 1, we go back to Dodger Stadium for Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Mario Soto will go for the Reds. He will take on Jerry Royce of the Dodgers, and that is a big pitching matchup. Game number 2 at night will be Game 2 of the American League Division Series. Pitching for the Rangers will be Ferguson Jenkins. Fergie Jenkins gets the call. He is the number 4 starter for the Rangers. Of course, Fergie Jenkins was not the pitcher that he was really at that time in 1981. And he will be going up against, for the Athletics, it will be Rick Langford for the A's. So that's what we got tomorrow. Again, another doubleheader. On the morning, Reds versus Dodgers. Soto versus Royce. At night, Rangers versus Athletics. Jenkins against Langford. Be there or be square. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, tied at 1. Larry Millborn leads off for the Yankees. He's 1 for 2. Torrez, he's got 3 batters to face before tiring. Torrez will make the pitch. 2-1, that's a blank. Millborn, 4-5, and he chops it right back to Torrez. He will throw to first for the out. 1 away. 1 man down, and here is Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 3. Torrez, and he will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2, hit by pitch. That's 7. That's high. Nettles. 1-6, and it's a fly ball to center field, taken care of by Miller. That's 2 away. Two outs. Here's Revering. Revering is 0 for 2. Torrez will get in there. He will make the pitch. 6-3. That's a blank. Revering. 2-5. That's a ground ball to short. Hoffman is up with it, and he throws to first. 1-2-3. Go the Yankees, and the side is retired. Another pitchers matchup, and I'm not surprised. After 7, we're tied at 1. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Tommy John is now tired. The leadoff batter for the Red Sox is Dave Stapleton. They have 3 righties coming up. If Yankees Bob is in the chat, I'd like to know, do you want John to pitch or bring in a reliever? It is the 8th inning. In this case, usually when it comes to relievers, they can pretty much bring in anybody you want. Okay, I don't have to go by innings pitched or appearances. Does Yankees Bob want to keep Tommy John in there, or does he want me to bring or keep him or take him out? We're tied at 1. The only way John becomes fatigued is on a 3-1, a 1-6, or a 4-4, and he says Frazier or Davis. So according to Yankees Bob, Tommy John is coming out. He pitched beautifully, though, only gave up the 1 run. So he says Frazier or Davis. Well, you got 3 right-handers coming up, and I think we're going to go with Ron Davis and save Frazier. So here comes Ron Davis. Ron Davis will come out to pitch, and he will be the second Yankee pitcher. So here comes Ron Davis. 4 wins, 5 losses, 6 saves, a 2.71 ERA. Davis will pitch to Stapleton. Stapleton is 1 for 3. He had a double his last time up. Top of the 8th, tied at 1. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their chairs. Davis, 1-5 against a righty, strikeout plus. That 10 will get Stapleton. He struck him out. Stapleton goes down on a K. And now here comes Rice. Rice is 1 for 3. Davis, 5-4. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 2-1. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. And that's picked up there by Piniella. It's a single plus. Rice has to try for second. His base running rating is a 3. Piniella has a 0 arm. A 1-3. Rice will make it to second. And he doesn't. Oh, boy. Piniella goes ahead and throws it in. He has a 0 arm. A 1-3. There could be an out. And it is a 6. No, Rice immediately turns around and heads back to first. And it will just be a single for Rice. So Rice holds at first. Saw a good hard throw by Piniella to get the ball in there. The batter now is Perez. And now that the left-hander is gone, we'll see a pinch hitter. Perez is going to come out of the game. And the Red Sox will go to the bench. And now taking over at designated hitter will be Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Timeout for a substitution. As Yastrzemski will now come on. And he will bat. Yastrzemski was, I believe Yastrzemski, I know I didn't put his rating in, but Yastrzemski so far in that game against the Yankees in that one. Let's see. What was Yaz? Yaz was 0 for 3. He didn't do anything in that game one as well. So Yastrzemski is 0 for 3. He will now take over at designated hitter. Rice is on first. Yastrzemski is at the plate. There is one out. The infield, of course, is at double play depth. And that's a 16, nothing happening. Davis will now pitch to Yaz. Here comes the pitch. 1-2. That's a range play. Yaz, 3-3. That's a ground ball right back to Davis. Davis's range is a 3, and he can't get it. It's a base hit. Right past Davis on a 6. Rice's base running rating is a 3. He needs to be a 4 to get the third. He will hold at second. Yaz comes in there and gets a pinch hit single. And now the Red Sox are in business. Still one out. And now here is Carney Lansford. Lansford 0 for 3. A .336 average and 81. You know he is due. Runners at first and second. The infield is still at double play depth. Strategy roll. Rice is staying put. Davis will settle in and make the pitch. He will make the pitch here. He's already reached his pull rating, but they're going to let him pitch. Davis on in Lansford. Here comes the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout 17. That's high. Lansford 1-4. And he popped it up in the infield. Calling for it is Millborn. He's going to make the catch. Out number 2. A pop out to short. Lansford is mad at himself. 2 outs. And now Rich Gedman. Gedman doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping Davis can go ahead and get the job done. Strategy roll, nothing happening with Rice. Davis will make the pitch. 2-5. Strikeout plus. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. What a job by Davis. It got interesting, but again, the Red Sox don't get runners in. No runs on 2 hits. Again, they strand base runners. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, and that could be very costly against the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Red Sox fans groan. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Rick Cerrone leads off for the Yankees. Mike Torrez is tired. And I think G-Puck is in the chat. I believe he's my Red Sox fan. Salvador America is not in there. And I'm thinking of taking Torrez out, and I'm going to do that automatically. Mike Torrez is going to come out of the game. He's tired. You got to make sure that you don't give up a lazy base hit. Red Sox will go ahead to the bullpen. They will bring on right-hander Bob Stanley. 10 wins, 8 losses, a .383 ERA. It'll be up to Bob Stanley now to try to keep the Red Sox in it. Red Sox bullpen is okay. He'll pitch to Rick Cerrone. Tied at 1 here. Salvador America says Aponte or Bergmeyer. Since I did not roll, I will go with Salvador America. I will keep Stanley in the bullpen as Salvador America makes the call before I roll. I will say this. If I make a call and one of you guys say something but the dice are already rolled, it already stays. So I will go with Salvador America and bring out Luis Aponte. It is the 8th inning. We can bring in any relief pitcher. 1 win, no losses, save a .057 ERA. Instead, it will be Aponte pitching for the Red Sox. So here comes Rick Cerrone. He will bat against Aponte. Question is, I'm the Yankees. Do I want to bring in a pinch hitter here? And I think not. I think I'm going to let Cerrone bat. Cerrone's actually a good cat. I'm going to let Cerrone stay in there. Aponte will pitch to Cerrone. Aponte, 6-2, strikeout 8, and he got him, struck him out. One down. And now here comes Piniella. Piniella is 1 for 2. He hit a big-time bomb his first time up. Aponte will pitch to Piniella. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. 3-4, strikeout 13, that's high. Piniella, 6-6, base hit to right field. Piniella gets on base with a single. Piniella gets his second hit of the game. He will hold. He will hold at first. And now a go-ahead run is on base, and here comes Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3. Infield goes the double play death. Piniella on at first. Aponte, let's see anything strategy roll. That's a 15, nothing happening. That's okay, Sean 1113. Tell us the score. My Dolphins need the Patriots to lose. Piniella on at first. Aponte with the pitch. 3-3, hit by pitch. 18 is high. Randolph, 3-3. It's a ground ball to second base. Let's see if they turn it. 3, 4, 5. Shortstop. Hoffman has a 0 arm, I believe he does. Has a 0 pivot arm. A 1 to 5. It's a double play. It's a 3, and they got it. They got it. Second base, shortstop, back to first, side retired. 4-6-3 double play. No runs, a hit for the Yankees. After 8, we're still tied at 1. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning, as Salvador America joins us here at Yankee Stadium. As we know, Salvador America is definitely rooting for those Yankees. I know he loves those Yankees big time. Don't you, Salvador America? I know he does. Top of the 9th, tied at 1. Davis, he pitched to 5 batters. He's got 2 left before tiring. I think you keep him in there. Here's Glenn Hoffman. Hoffman is 1 for 3 for the Red Sox today. Has a base hit. As Salvador America says, whatever. Hoffman at the plate. Davis will pitch to him. Tied at 1, top of the 9th. Here comes the pitch from Davis. 5-4. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium says 6-1. That's a ground ball to second. Randolph will get it. He will throw to first. Out number 1. Hoffman goes down. The batter will be Miller. Miller is 0 for 3. Davis. I think now I might go with a lefty here. He's not tired, though. It doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what? Miller hits righties a little worse. Well, he could hit lefties a little better. Actually, it doesn't matter. I think I'll let Davis stay in there. Davis will pitch to Miller. 1-4. Strikeout 3. Got him. He gets Miller on a K. 2 outs. Davis is now tired, and the Yankees are going to try to see if he can get through the inning. Here is Remy. Remy is 1 for 3. Davis looks in. Remy looking on, trying to keep this inning alive. Pitch from Davis. 1-6 against the lefty. It's a walk plus, and that 4 will walk Remy, and the Red Sox keep the inning alive. It's a base on balls. And now the batter is Evans. Evans is 3 for 4. He's got 3 singles. Remy on it first. Davis is tired. I'm thinking of bringing in Frazier here, I think, and I'm going to do just that. That's going to be it for Davis, as the Yankees will go to the bullpen here. Or the question is, they go with Gossage or Frazier? You know, it's not a save situation. You know what? No, this is a ninth inning. You got to go with Gossage. Yankees are going to bring on the Goose. The Goose is loose. Here is Gossage. As Bob B joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Rich Gossage comes on the mound now, and he will go ahead and pitch to Evans. The Goose is loose. Remy on at first. Evans at the plate. 1 out, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Strategy roll for Remy. That's a 12. He'll stay put. Evans needs to get a hit here to keep it alive. The Goose will make the pitch. 5-2, strikeout plus. He got him. He gets Evans, and that retires the side. Nothing there for the Red Sox except a walk. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Luis Aponte, he can still pitch. He can still pitch to 5 more batters, and they're going to keep him out there. He pretty much has the lowest ERA in the Boston bullpen. Jerry Mumphrey leads off for the Yankees. He is 1 for 2 as we start the bottom of the ninth. Are we going to have free baseball between these two for the second straight game? Aponte, he will make the pitch. 1-3, that's a possible error. Mumphrey, 5-3, it's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Hoffman. His error rating is a 10. That's a 5. He boots it, and it goes away from him. Mumphrey's going to be safe at first. That is a huge error on Hoffman. That's an E6. First error on the Red Sox. Hoffman boots it, and the winning run is on first. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that is not the first time Hoffman's made an error. I believe that is he made an error in the first game and the second. Glenn Hoffman has made an error there. He made 2 errors in the first game. One was really costly. He now makes one here in the ninth. And now Mumphrey on it first on an error on Hoffman, and that is his 3rd error in this postseason. Infield will go to double play depth, and here comes Winfield. Yankee Stadium hoping for a big hit by Winfield. Mumphrey on it first. What, did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning on RJL 518? I think not. Aponte will make the pitch. Checking strategy roll, still there. That's a 4. Mumphrey gets the jump. Mumphrey, however, is a 12, a 0 from Aponte, and Gedman, a +1, is a 13. I don't think you send him. I think you let Winfield swing. Mumphrey on it first. Aponte will make the pitch. 5-5. That's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium says 1-2, and it's grounded at the plate. Gedman's got to make the play. His range is a 2, and it is a 5, and it gets away, and that's going to roll into the infield. Everybody's safe. That's an infield single by Winfield. Grounded at the plate, a Baltimore chop, and Gedman has no play. Holy cow. That's a base hit for Winfield. And now the winning run is at second base. Jim Cunnell joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Oh, Rich Gedman, range of a 2, and he couldn't do it. And he grounds it at a Baltimore chop, not in time. Now runners at first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the ninth, and here comes that guy. He is 0 for 3. This is the time for Reggie Jackson. Jackson 0 for 3. Aponte, I think you let him. He's not tired yet. I think you go with him the rest of this way. Nobody out. Bottom of the ninth, tied at 1. Infield a double play depth. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping for a play. Strategy roll 6. Mumphrey stays put. Aponte looking on at Jackson. Here comes the pitch. It's a 3-1. It's a blank. Jackson swings 3-4 against the right-handed pitcher. It's going to be a base hit past second. It's a base hit past second. It gets by Remy. Mumphrey's base running rating is a 4. He's coming around third, and he will score. Yankees win. Yankees win. The Yankees win. That's your game. A walk-off single by Reggie Jackson against a right-handed pitcher. That's a 3-4 as a single past second, and Remy no way he can get it. Mumphrey scores from second, and the Yankees win it 2-1 and now lead the series 2-0. Stadium cheers. Yay! Red Sox fans groan. Actually, they barf. Blah! A base hit by Reggie Jackson brings in Mumphrey. Ninth inning magic strikes again, and once again the error by Hoffman costs him a game. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. Another error by Glenn Hoffman. And if I'm correct, he committed the error. He committed an error in that first game that allowed the Yankees. Yeah, he did. He committed the error in the 15th inning, which allowed the Yankees to help get a run. Once again, Glenn Hoffman commits a game-ending error, which allows a Yankee run to score. And that is it here as Reggie Jackson, a walk-off single. And the Yankees win it 2-1 and now lead the series 2-0. Final line score coming up. And that will go as a Game of the Year nomination. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 6 hits and no errors. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 10 hits and 1 error. A ginormous error which allowed Mumphrey to reach base. The winning pitcher is Rich Gossage. He actually gets the win, and he will go. I believe he is. I think he goes to 1-0 here. We'll check on that. Yep. Rich Gossage will go to 1-0, and Luis Aponte gets the loss, and he drops to 0-1, even though that run is unearned, and there is no save. What a win for the Yankees, and they're singing New York, New York here at Yankee Stadium. The next battle will be on Tuesday for Game 3 of the series as it shifts to Fenway. Can the Red Sox keep their hopes alive, or will the Yankees put them to sleep in Game number 3? Tomorrow, we have again a doubleheader here on RJL 518. In the morning, the Reds will take on the Dodgers. Mario Soto for the Reds. Jerry Royce for the Dodgers. Another great pitching matchup right there. And then at night, the Rangers take on the Athletics in their ALDS Game 2. It'll be Fergie Jenkins going up again for the Rangers and Rick Langford for the A's. So don't miss again a doubleheader tomorrow. A game in the morning, at night. Be there or be square. Yankees Bob 7, Salvador Bob B, Salvador America, Jim Connell, Big Clue, Highlight Heyday. Let's see here. Sean 1113, DJ John 4444, Midlife Crisis, Ronald Spersky, and Steeler Fan 1933, Woodman 564, G Puck, Philip Reynolds. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for our first game. The Yankees, another walk-off hit. Second game in a row. Reggie Jackson, a walk-off base hit to score Mumphrey. Yankees win it 2-1, lead the American League Division Series 2-0. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.